Hey, Stooge, which one of these you want to take a look at? I don't know. I'm having too much fun riding around in my chariot. I can understand that, Stooge. I absolutely can. But we still need to take a look at one of these. So, are you going to pick, or is it going to be me? Oh, okay. I'll pick. Alright. Let's do this. It is number 3. That's a good choice, Stooge. That is a good choice. We'll put those over there and have a look at this one. Right here. Good old number 3. So what is number 3? Well, let's have a look. It's a Kubey, or a Kubey, because that's the way Stooge likes to say it, fancy like. Kubey! See? Stooge enjoys the Kubey. It is a Kubey, I don't know, Kubey something or other. Let's call it a KU2101. And let's get into this thing. Alright. We're using the Kiradashi that has an edge by Aiden on it, and this is devilishly sharp. Alright, let's have a peek at this Kubey, and there we have it. There we have it. Let's get out a little plastic bag. There we go, a little plastic bag. And here it is. Looks like it's a front flipper. So that may be fun. There's a little KB on the pivot that we're used to with Kubey. Pocket clip is okay. Interesting little something going on there. The G10. I don't know if I like that or not. Part of me wants to, because this texture is good, but I guess it's not bad. No, it's not bad. Well, this is going to be a something. This is going to be a serious something. Oh, am I going to have to two-hand this? I think I'm going to have to two-hand this. I could not get a grip on that jimping. Now, here we have it. There before us lies the reason that I picked this one up. I recall now. It is blade steel. 14C28N. The good stuff from Sandvik. I can't do that. I have a struggle here. The struggle is real. I mean, there's a lot of aesthetics in the design that I do like. I don't know about the circles, but yeah, whatever, it's cool. The fuller is fun, you know. The steel, that's right on. The blade looks slicey as all get out. There's a lot of bonuses to this. I just, this is yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. That's, alright. Alright, folks. We're going to change gears here. I can't be all fighting with that. So we're going to do a different thing that we don't usually do here. Where's my wallet? Yeah, like I was saying, we're going to do a different thing that we don't usually do here. This is not what I'm known for. I'm known for stupid shit. I guess a good way to put it. But so yeah, there's no point in rushing through this. It's not a difficult thing to do. Basically, what we want to do is this lock bar here. We want to push it this way to make it a little bit easier on the D10. Throwing a little bit of KPL lube on here. Oh, I don't know if I'm on camera when I'm doing this. Probably not. Okay. So all I'm doing is, here I'm taking a little bit of KPL oil on the end of this. Right here. And I'm just dragging a very, very, very little bit of right through here. Okay, I've also a little bit on both of these bearings tracks. No, I don't use the plastic hairy ones. I use these little bamboo and cotton swabbers, spreaders, on what you will. I think they work fine. They don't. I'm not wasting as much KPL. If that makes sense to you. I mean, there's a little bit here. That's plenty. That's plenty. So, I don't know if this was in frame. When I bend this thing, what I want to do is I lay it on something straight and something hard. Okay, in this case, it is the edge of the desk, so that I'm not actually bending this part here, just this. And when I do bend it, I'm only bending it a little bit, and I'm going to hold it that way. Okay. Just going to bend it a little bit like this, and I'm going to hold it there for about a 10 count. And I'm going to do that repeatedly rather than just trying to wrench on it all at once. Because I don't want to fatigue the metal, I don't want to kink it, I don't want to accidentally screw things up. So a little bit at a time, that's how we progress. So this is what our little blade looks like. It's fun. It's nice. I like a little stop pin there. It's going to work out just fine. Spread some more of that around because my finger printed all over it. I'm going to hit the other side real quick. So there's a little schmutz in here, and I'm going to get rid of that schmutz. that's much better. Nice and clean. Why shouldn't it be? Them back together. Okay, it's all nice and tight, and it works now. Yeah, this is a whole lot better. I still can't do it that way, can I? Maybe, almost. There's not enough body there. Anyway, this way I can, and that's fine. That's good enough for me. Yeah, that's plenty. Plenty enough for me. Can I do it left-handed? Yep. Works. So, yeah, now that the surgery's out of the way, we can get back, I'm going to try that again. Damn it. I think that's what these little holes are for. Put your fingers there when you're trying to get your thumb to work properly. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I mean, my shoulders are all going all crazy and everything. That's just too much. So we'll just do that way and call it happy. And it is much happier. So much happier. So I think I'm going to probably edit out a whole bunch of my bitching and complaining. Yeah. Anyway, let's get some specs on this thing. Whatever the hell it is. I already forgot. I'm going to try it again with the thumb because I'm stupid. Put it down there. No. Forget it. It's for fingers, and you gotta get it way up here. You can't do it back here. It's just not gonna happen. The finger's just gonna go right off. Gotta get way up here, and then like roll it back. Piece of cake. Maybe that's what I'm doing with the thumb wrong. Well, I can't do it that way. Hand's too big for that. Yeah. Anyway. Pointless conversation I'm having with myself about front flipper. Everybody knows that, yeah, you gotta be special for that. I should probably loosen that and fix that so the KB's in the right way. Right position. I'll do it later. But right now. Okay, we're back. Things are lined back up like they're supposed to be. Everything is pretty again. And, I'm going to say it right now, I'm liking this knife. I am. Aside from the slick jimping and my calloused paws having a tough time getting a hold of it, I'm liking this little knife. I really am. I don't know about the holes here. I don't understand that, but shit, whatever. Maybe I'll go take it to the press and put a whole bunch more holes in it. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm digging on this little thing. So this thing here is about 4 1/4 frogs in blade length. I know I shouldn't be pointing with this piece of Nuzz jerky, which is actually green chili, but yeah. Pointing with it anyway. As we see, the handle here is just over 5 frogs in length, which is, it is what it is. We can plainly see that it is what it actually is. The width on this, I'm gonna say it's a whole lot shy of a sideways toad, and it is. So the toads are not gonna play today. Instead, it's frogs. And as we can see, the width of the blade there is a frog. Handle, yep, is a frog at the bolster. It's a frog at the wide point. And it's just over a half a frog at the thin point here, right here. I guess we should find the handy dandy weighing device. Stooge, where did you leave that? It's on the shelf. Oh, all right. Well, we'll get that then. So this weighs in at 3 cherry mash on the nose. Don't got a nibble, nothing. It is 3 cherry mash on the nose. Also, the width on this is surprising. It absolutely surprised me. It is 5 kitty whiskers. 5 kitty whiskers wide on the blade. That's a pretty good thickness there. It is definitely a nice bit of 14C28N. How does that translate into spaghetti? Well, it's about 2 dry noodles in width, thickness, that blade. So there you have it, for those who are wondering about that. Fun business. But really, I think what most folks are wondering about is the same thing that I'm wondering about right now. And that is, how sharp is it? I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is indeed sharp. Like I said, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is indeed sharp. It is not actually going out on a limb. Because if you know Kubey, then you know Kubey. That's right, folks. That's right. Like I said, if you know Kubey, then you know Kubey. And they ship pretty sharp blades. No messing around there. This is sharp. This is plenty sharp. And I like it. I like it. So, it's been an interesting journey, this one. Let me clean this up real quick. Now that this thing is clean, you can take a look at it again and say that this has been an interesting journey. So for today, we've seen it struggle. We've seen Nuzz struggle. We've pulled it apart, performed surgery, moved what we had to move around, lubed what we needed to lube up, and now this little thing is just, it's a great little knife, and I'm digging on it. I'm gonna have to go figure out the name of it and all that. It's fun. It is fun. You know, once again, I've got a phone right here. Why don't I just go ahead and check that information right now? Yeah, this is actually it's got a name, not just numbers. It is a Kubey Mizo, M-I-Z-O, designed by Tigaus. I guess that would be the logo that you see there. And yeah, I have no idea. I'd have to look at that under. I'd have to look at that under magnification to make that stuff out. But yeah, this Kubey, it does have a name. It is a Mizo, Kubey Mizo, otherwise known as a KU2101. So this is the red one. I'll put a link, you know, in the comments where you can snatch you up one of these if you would like. Still can't do that. I'm not going to be able to, but I'm going to keep trying because I'm stupid. And anyway, like I said, I'm going to put the link in the comments. I'm digging the fullers. I like the design elements. I'm not so sure that I'm going to like the pocket clip, how it rests there. I haven't put anything in there. But we can do that, actually. We can do that right now. It just so happens that I have a Hank candy right here. That's not bad. In case you're wondering, this is Hank by Forrest Hanks. Fantastic Hank. Fantastic stitch work here. Yeah, I think the pocket clip's going to be fine. This is also a Hank by Forrest Hanks. You can tell because of this really splendid stitch work here and the classy fabric. Yeah, this is... I don't want to get off topic here. We're talking about the knife, but I gotta say, I haven't seen many other Hanks that have this kind of fantastic stitching, and they're really put together well. Anyway, back to the knife now. I like it. I do. What I'm getting off of this is good stuff. Good stuff. You can pick one up, and I hope you do, because it's a rewarding little knife. It's sharp. It's in 14C28N, and well, everybody knows that Nuzz loves 14C, so yeah. The one thing that I don't care for too much is the lanyard hole, but I get around that, and I can see why it's there. And these little dots, I don't understand, but I don't need to understand. Just don't need to. Anyway, I like it, like I was saying. Hey Grumpy, if you're watching, do you think you could do something snazzy with these? Yeah, we'll have to have a conversation at some point. But, yeah, I do like this. I do like this. So, Stooge, after seeing the whats and the insides and everything else, I mean, we've had this thing on the operating table. What would you give this Kubey Mizo? I'd give it a 1. You would give it a 1? Really, Stooge? Yeah, give it a 1. All right, Stooge. There you go. Stooge says that this is a 1. His initial impression says, this is a fun knife. And my initial impression is that it's a 2. It's a 2 because if there was just a little bit more here, then I think it would be a whole lot better. If there was just a little bit more going on here that I could grab hold of. Hi, dear Papa. How are you? Pretty girl. And yeah, I am going to leave her in the video. How are you? Yeah, you're a good girl. Such a pretty girl. Want some frogs? Go ahead. Have some frogs. Okay, we can do that too. Yeah, we can. Alright, folks, that's it. We're gonna go get her some food. And I'll see you eventually or something. Who knows? Anyway, much love.